What expand?
Coming in hot. I'm racing today.
Yeah.
I'm racing. I got my race car attitude on.
Right.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I moved some of the cones out here this morning and did some practice with the
wheeled through
pit.
those cones.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Man.
Yep, here we go.
Almost wore my Crystal Gale T-shirt today, too.
Oh, my.
Almost had Crystal Gale on. I didn't do that. But anyway, hey, here we are. My favorite, and I'm going to go ahead and say it before. I've been wanting to say this all morning.
Okay.
Because we're talking with Heart of Texas Speedway. Stacy's here. She's going to be on camera in a minute, and we'll talk about the Speedway. My all-time favorite,
Yeah.
NASCAR race car driver's name.
Yeah?
Dick Trickle.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh.
What a classic name. Swear to you, Dick Trickle.
Right.
All right, Kevin's here.
That sounds like an issue with the prostate, honestly.
That sounds like a porn name to me. Jessica is here. Speaking of porn, she's here today.
No. Oh, no.
That's what
And he went
That's
there.
what she gets
He
for not
went
being
there.
here yesterday. She didn't show up yesterday.
Yeah.
So Jessica's here.
She was working.
What?
Working.
Working. Anyway.
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
It's Wednesday. It's the hump day. We got a big show this morning. Heart of Texas Speedway. Stacy's here. We got Christo Escalante.
Excuse me, bless you?
Yes. Which I believe translates to Christ excellence.
Right. Which is very fitting after Easter. I mean,
There you go.
Why would we not?
I can't wait. 9 o'clock, he'll be here to perform. All right, here we go. Let's kick it off the way we do every morning with our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Feels good. What? Hey, there you go. That's a way to start off your morning, especially on a hump day Wednesday. Look who's here. Stacy Kolar's here from the Heart of Texas Speedway. She has her black and white flag shirt on today.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean? What is
Checkered
black and
flags.
white?
Time to go.
It means it's
the end.
you're the
Checkered?
winner.
You're the winner.
Yeah.
She's the winner. Da, 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 da. Heart of Texas Speedway, as we call it, the Hot Speedway. Officially, is it in Elmont?
Yes, it is in Elmont, Texas.
Right there on I-35. Probably, I'm going to guess, probably one of the nicest, longest running, most accessible, right there on 35, tracks still going in the United States, probably.
We're on our 60th year this year.
Wow, 60 years.
Yeah.
You guys weren't even born when that track went up.
Right. And it's almost as old as you are.
Can you imagine? I want you to think back 60 years ago. Could you imagine? There was probably not much of anything out there. And they probably bought that land for a steal back in those days. And I'm sure 35 wasn't near the size it is now. It probably was brand
probably
new.
still two-lane.
It probably
Imagine
was.
it's been 77 at that point in time. I don't know when 35 was built.
I remember I was probably 6 years old. I'm going to say that I-35's got to be 64, 5 years old.
So we
Look it
would've
up.
been
Jessica is the looker-upper, and Kevin does too. The age of I-35 from Fort Worth to Austin.
Construction of I-35 through Waco began in 1962 in South Waco and was part of the
62.
broader Texas I-35 project. So 62.
So probably finished up 64 or something. 64. I remember
It hasn't
those days.
finished yet.
That's right. That is so right. It hasn't. Thank God it's not down by the speedway where they're doing the work. Oh my
Not
gosh.
anymore. There was for a while though.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. I know my friend Dooley Gonzalez up at El Conquistador in Hillsboro. I mean, that was almost a death to so many businesses up there that were
Yes.
no longer accessible from, but everything's going well up there. All right, so Stacy's here to talk about Heart of Texas Speedway. First of all, thanks for coming in. Stacy is you have a lot of titles,
Yes.
a lot of hats, as we say.
Yes.
Tell us what your different hats are.
So I'm the track photographer. I own Southern Sass Photography. And so I'm out there every Friday night capturing memories for these racers and their families. And then I also do all the online marketing. I make all the flyers, the checks that the winners win every week. If there's banners, signage, that type of thing. Anything
Right.
to try to help get the track, people to come to the track. That's what I do. So.
She is the advertising extraordinaire, social media. And that's another, I mean, I'm just going to throw this, over the years, isn't it crazy how it's changed from putting up a banner to social media? And there's, what is there now? How many different social media ways to,
Right.
Lot.
a lot.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's wild. So here's what I'm trying to get at. The old folks that ran the Speedway in the past, they have to hire young folks like this that know what they're doing on social media, because I sure wouldn't know what the heck I'm doing. But before we go any further, I got to mention Gene. I told you about that. Back many years ago, when we were doing the radio show, Jim and I, we had a great relationship with Hot Speedway. Gene would come in every Thursday or Friday and would talk about what's going on at the Speedway, and he was a character. And what did he pass away? Maybe 12, 14 years ago,
Something like that. I'm not exact. I don't remember the exact year.
But super good guy, loved the track, loved what was going on out there, and we loved it because of him and because of we got to go out there and race sometimes. I think we did 2 or 3 races. And Jim Miller, ex-radio guy, friend of mine, was the Speedway announcer. Jim's passed away too, but we had some fond memories of the Heart of Texas Speedway. But crazy, going into the 60th year. Do you have any big plans that you're working on for the anniversary?
So I know that they're looking at having a logo rebranding contest
Really?
for somebody to come in. I don't know all the details of that yet. I'm still trying to get them to tell me exactly what we're doing. We have a lot more kids activities this year. We're going to have bicycle races. We're going to have the kids' power wheels. We're looking at bringing back possibly the Drivers King of the Hill, where they come out and they'll race one-on-one with each other, the different classes to determine who's the fastest.
Who's the king of the hill?
Who's the king of the hill. So we're looking at bringing that back, so drivers be ready to see that poll coming, whether you want to do that or not. And then, of course, in July 3rd, we always have our huge fireworks show.
Oh, that was always big.
Yes, and it is very much worth it. You can see it from all over the county. From what I've been told, I'm always right there in the middle of it, so I get a front row seat, but it's huge. And then we have the Kids Silver Rush also in July, which this is where we come out and we drop nickels and dimes on to the racetrack,
Yeah?
mixed in with candy.
Wow.
And the kids come and get to do that. And then
While the cars are going?
no, not
Oh my gosh, no, it's not Dodge car.
That would
It's not,
be a
that would be Dodge
disaster.
Kid.
Remember
That would
our
be
motto
Dodge
at
Kid.
Hot Speedway, safety first, kids.
Yes.
Wear your helmet while you're out there looking for that candy.
Then we'll have, in August, we'll have the kids' backpack giveaway. And of course, we have our sprint cars coming at different times. We have the dwarf cars here.
Yeah.
And, we have
Great
lots of
times.
exciting things going on every Friday night.
I love it. We're going to talk more. We're going to get into details. One of my fondest memories I'll share here in just a minute about Heart of Texas Speedway. We'll talk about that and kind of emphasize what's going on this weekend and soon. And in the meanwhile, though, Jessica is back from a day. She yesterday had to get her dog groomed or something. I don't know what it was. What'd you do?
I had
What'd
to
you do
work.
Oh, you
I had to
work for a change.
I did.
Wow.
I had
Was
to
it a
earn living.
successful day?
It was successful. We finished up a big camera job. It was great.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Jessica's with Stroud Security, And so something became secured yesterday.
Yep.
Wow. Or shrouded. I don't know.
Shrouded. I mean, I
Jessica's
guess.
going to talk about what's going on in country music news. We'll take a short commercial break. We're live on a Wednesday, Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Back after this.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Better sleep, inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farm, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Jessica, what's going on in country music?
Well,
Oh, by the way, brought to you by Stroud Security.
yesterday it was announced that Willie Nelson will be
Yeah.
returning to Waco on Thursday, May 14th
We
at the
talked about,
Magnolia
we
Field.
kind of broke the news. It hit real quick, and I threw it over to Kevin, and
Right.
but
we didn't know because, I mean, it came up so quick
Yeah.
and unannounced, and it's quick turnaround, and you know how things are with the internet.
The big thing that I saw on local news, I didn't know that Willie had been banned from Baylor University. They said Willie will never play here again, blah, blah, blah,
and he
blah.
went to school there. That's the thing. It's like it's his alma mater. He got banned,
Boom.
and 70-something years later, here he
and
is.
now he's back.
He,
so
he was able to graduate from a Baptist university
I don't
His
know.
alma
while,
mater.
you know,
I mean,
being
I can't
involved
really
in all of
say
the things
he ever graduated, but that's what
I don't know. Anyway,
So.
yeah, he's going to be back. Where's it going to be? Over at the
Magnolia Fields.
baseball diamond.
Yes.
Yep.
Baseball complex. So that'll be something to mark your calendar for and look forward to.
It's a good thing it's an outdoor
And what's
arena.
hard to believe, it's just over a month away.
Yeah.
It's this year.
That's
is
crazy that
flying.
it was announced in such a short period.
Yes.
You know.
Well, I guess when you live like just up the road, you can.
Well, and here's the other thing. I really haven't heard a lot about Willie playing anywhere in the
Yeah.
last year because of his health. I mean, he struggled for a long time with breathing and problems. So that's cool that
So all
they got him
those
booked.
years of smoking it,
Don't know.
you know.
Maybe that's what keeps him going.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I've heard.
You know, why change now? You've lived this long with it.
You're right.
Do your thing. Martina McBride and John McBride will be honored with the T.J. Martell Foundation's Billy Ray Hearn Award of Excellence. The award recognizes leaders who exemplify outstanding professional achievement, extraordinary professionalism, and who fully support music's cure to cancer. So they will be honored with that.
That's nice. Martina's great. I love Martina
Oh, yeah.
McBride.
And she's got a set of lungs on her.
Ooh, I kind
unparalleled.
of put her in the same class as a Carrie Underwood. Strong voices.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
That's it.
That's what's going on in country music news.
All right. Brought to you by Stroud Security. It's time to talk racetrack. But I got to tell you, one of my fondest memories was might have been the last time that we were ever out there. They brought in, and I'm guessing it was some kind of sprint car that traveled around to different tracks, and you got to ride in it with the professional driver.
Oh, neat.
And they put me in this car. It had a ride-along seat. They strapped me in there, and I'm going to tell you, it may not look like that's going fast from sitting in the stands.
Holy moly.
And it's, you know, those that kind of slide as they go around the corner and that big wing on.
Did you feel like your tail was running this way and your face was running
Oh, my
this way?
gosh. That was the most fun and just crazy times ever. But I believe it went around track to track and
Probably.
gave out rides and stuff like that. Maybe you had to buy, but
See, at the Indy 500, you can ride along. They have a two-seater, right? So you sit
And
behind.
ride in the cars.
And you're up until recently, you're driven around by Mario Andretti, who is like,
oh, the king.
right, but also completely ancient at this point.
Yeah.
But still, you would go around this track that normally you're pushing like 220, 230. He would drive you around at 180, and you still
And
feel
you still
like,
felt like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mario Andretti. I remember as a kid, he did STP commercials. Remember the additive for your engine? STP. Wow. Anyway, that was one of my favorite. I want you to think real quick. How long have you been involved with the track? How many years?
So I've done photos and stuff for 8 years, but I grew up in it. My dad owned a late model, which they look totally different now than what they did back then.
Right.
And so I grew up going to the racetrack on Friday nights and Saturday nights, and then took a hiatus for a while, and then got back into the photography side of it. So this is my 8th full season, so 8.5 years at Hot.
Did your dad, I want you to think back to those days, was that his hobby? Man, that was what he lived for?
Pretty much. We had a driver, but he built race engines. Like that was
He loved
his
that.
job, was to do that. So it was, yeah, we were in the shop all the time or at a racetrack somewhere.
And kind of like racehorses, the money comes in and goes out pretty quick on race cars and race anything, I guess, with the name race. I have a friend of mine that
The money races
has
away.
several,
Yes, it
and
does.
he says, man, my monthly vet bill, which would be almost like my monthly engine bill.
Yes.
Little known fact, actually, the race teams, the professional race teams, are actually classified as a non-for-profit. Because
Really?
they raise their funds through their sponsor, and they pay, the
other.
race car driver is typically not an employee. It's actually a consultant or an outside.
Yeah.
So they're their
Interesting.
own thing, and they just pay, they pay their people with the money they raise, and so they're classified as a non-for-profit.
When I think back in the old days, the name that stands out as the guy that couldn't be beat, that was always tops, was Henry Witt. Henry, a buddy of mine, that's a name. Who are some of the drivers today that are just really good, really stand out?
So you have the Abbey brothers, Weston and Jeffrey. They both race stock cars. They've raced modifieds. They've raced sport mods. They've raced a little bit of everything. They're always very good. You have Brandon Guerin, who races in sport mod. You have Trevor Cogburn, who races, which his dad and granddad both raced back in the day. So, they're very good.
So you think Trevor's one of the young guys out there that's got a future ahead of him?
Yes, I would say so. I've watched him in the junior limiteds all the way up. He's been racing sport mod. I think this is his 3rd season as a sport mod. He's 19, 20, maybe.
Right.
So.
Wow. So what I was going to ask you a while ago, because of your time, I told you one of my fondest memories. What's one of your fondest memories about over the years with the Heart of Texas Speedway? Something you'll always remember.
So 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, we had a race called the Mod Wars, and it was a 50,000 to win modified race.
Wow.
Lots of people came, from all over the U.S. A lot of them were USMTS drivers, which we talked about before the show started. A lot of them were local guys, and so it was fun to see the local guys compete with these guys that they may or may not race with, regularly. And then my favorite thing was I actually got the kid that won was from up in Iowa. And I got the winning shot where he won by just a little bit.
Really?
Yes. And
Nice.
it was.
You have
it
the
was-
proof.
Yes, it was one of those last lap tracks. Jim Chisholm came in and won at the. It was very.
Really?
I don't remember the half a second, the
Yeah.
quarter second, whatever it was, but it was.
He had
an amazing race.
He had that big bumper on the front, and that big bumper crossed just a little
Yes,
bit.
yeah,
Wow.
it was a great race. But,
Oh, yeah.
So that was probably. There's been other things that I won't ever forget, but that was probably the biggest.
Right. Wow. Some great times out at the Heart of Texas Speedway. So we're talking with Stacy about it. We're going to find out what night they race. We're going to find out the prices, the concessions, what's coming up. We'll keep talking about that. But right now, Stacy, this is the time of the morning that we like to talk about what we celebrate today.
Okay.
Okay? Other than Stacy Kolar Day.
Yeah.
Stacy, is that your maiden name or married name?
It is my married name.
Okay. Stacy Kolar Day here on the Zack Owen Show. Today also is, I love empanadas.
Ooh, yum.
National Empanada Day.
Okay, yeah. So explain the difference between an empanada and an enchilada.
Well, empanada is fried.
And it's in a more of a
An
pastry
enchilada's
crust
not fried.
than a tortilla for an enchilada.
Okay.
Empanada to me is a lot like a, what's the other one that's like it? Like an empanada?
It's more like a chimichanga.
That's
But
what I'm trying
but
to,
a chimi is
chimichanga,
made
yeah.
with a tortilla, where an empanada is made with a pastry crust.
Gotcha.
Very similar.
So it's dessert-like.
It can be. It can have fruit in it, or
It can have fruit in it.
Okay.
It's almost, you know what it's like? It's almost like going to West and getting a kolache and having them fry it.
Okay.
the Mexican version of it. And
All right.
So it's not smothered in anything, where a chimichanga is typically smothered in something, or an enchilada.
Yeah.
It's more of like a dipper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll get it in usually a cheese sauce or something. You dip it in and eat it. So today is Empanada Day. I'm trying to think who serves good empanadas. I really don't see empanadas on the menu of many
Not
Mexican
around
restaurants.
here. No.
All right, enjoy your empanada. National Zoo Lovers Day. Everybody loves the zoo.
Right.
Do you have a fond memory, Stacy, of a zoo that you've been to somewhere in your life that kind of stands out?
So recently we went to the San Antonio Zoo and saw
Yeah.
their new gorilla
Ooh.
exhibit, and oh my goodness, it's just amazing. I highly recommend it if you love the zoo and gorillas, because going to watch them and do their thing, it was pretty cool.
I remember as a kid going to the San Antonio Zoo, and even way back then, it was cool. I grew up, I've said this before, near the Fort Worth Zoo. I live
That's a
not too
pretty
far
zoo
away.
now.
And as a child, I grew up, and this tells you the difference in today's society. All my buddies and I would get on our bikes. We'd ride down into Forest Park. We'd play all day into the night. My parents never thought anything bad was going to,
Right.
We learned to swim at Forest Park. We went to the zoo. We rode the mini. That was our hangout, was the zoo.
Yeah.
Anyway, can't do that.
Can't
We
do
used
that
to
now.
we used to ride our bikes all the way from the south side of Fort Worth all the way downtown Fort Worth, which is a big city.
Wow.
Lay our bikes down on against a pole and go run around downtown, and nobody ever touch our bikes. And our parents wouldn't say a word. Just be home at whatever.
Yep.
Right. Okay. National Empanada Day, National Zoo Lovers Day, National Dog Fighting Awareness Day.
Right.
Michael Vick is very aware of this date.
Right. This is a lot different than a zoo lover day.
Yes.
Yeah.
A very good quarterback that ruined his career. That helped ruin his career. But anyway, yeah, dogfighting is very cruel, very bad,
Yeah.
not good. Don't do that.
No.
National All is Ours Day. Hours as in O-U-R-S. A motivational observance encouraging confidence and ambition. People use it to set goals and to pursue opportunities.
All right.
So today is a National All is Ours Day.
That's right. Yes. Let's
There
get
you
it.
go.
And that's what we celebrate on this Wednesday, April the 8th. 1 week away from tax day. Stacy, have you done your taxes?
I have.
Good.
Last week. I got them done and over with.
Nice. Jessica?
Hell no. I'll do them
I
at
know
like
Kevin's
11:30
already
that
got
evening.
his money refund back. You told me it came back pretty quick.
Yep.
So there you go.
Well, the problem is Kevin gets a refund. Jessica got to pay.
You need a better CPA. That's all I have to say.
You need more kids.
No, factory closed. Sorry.
Deductions. That's what it's all about. Deductions.
What happens if I give like my dog's social security numbers? Does that work?
Well, they can vote, but
Okay.
you can't claim them anyway. I don't know. It's craziness going on here. All right, Stacy's here with us, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back and talk more about Heart of Texas Speedway. We'll take a commercial break and come back and do that. Coming up 9 o'clock, we've got great live music for you. Still to come this morning. What do we have on Wednesday?
It's the Zactoid, right?
Zactoid is coming up.
Information.
And we'll also
At
going to
least we
find
won't
out.
feel like chumps. We don't have to guess.
We're going to find out what else is going on around Waco. So stick around for that. Back after this.
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years, $3. 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
This year, I made a New Year's resolution. I want every business to own a new copier from CTWP. Call me, Vera the Copier Dog. Let's get you a copier delivered today. CTWP, your local copier company.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated. Each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit Tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Whether it's sports, theater, or concert, for the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at TicketLiquidator.com. Ticket Liquidator. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com. The U-Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. That's ULIKE.com. U-Like.
Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns. Book your first appointment today.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Visit VivoSun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
Streamline event and appointment booking with Amelia's sleek, modern, and fully customizable booking forms. WPAmelia.com. That's WPAMELIA.com. Amelia.
Back, Zack Owen Show, Wednesday. Stacy Kolar is with me talking about Heart of Texas Speedway. But before we jump back into that, I want to talk about one of our sponsors here on the show, and that is Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Go by and see Ted Teague and the crew. They'll take care of you, whether it's new, used, parts, service department. Great dealership right there on Highway 6, right off of Highway 84. Check them out online, Allen Samuels, DCJ.com. Come by, let's be friends, where they got a big spring sale going on right now. And I'm just going to give you half of it.
Okay.
Because I'm scared to give you the other half because it's so good. Your mind, you could maybe explode. thinking. How about this? It is a 2026 Ram 1500 Lone Star, 4.9% financing for 84 months.
Wow.
Put your Aggie math together, and that's 7 years.
That's crazy.
And they're going to throw a check at you for $5,250 rebate.
Wow.
What more can I say? Drop the mic. There it is.
Show me the money.
Alan Samuels. Stacy, give us all the particulars of the location we know, but what time, what nights are normal race time? Is parking you pay or free? Consent? Tell us everything.
Okay, so we normally race on Friday nights. Racing, the green flag will drop at 8 o'clock. The gates open at 6. General admission is $15 for adults. If you are military or a senior citizen, it's $12. Students and kids, 6 to 12, are $5. If the kiddos are under 5, it's free.
Woo!
If you want to come into the pits, then it's $35, just because it is a liability, so you have to sign a waiver. But we are located, if you need our physical address, 784 McLennan Drive in Elmont, Texas. So we are literally just north of Waco, about 10 miles or so. Our website is hotspeedway.com.
Concessions are always my favorite part of anything, a rodeo or race.
Ones.
You guys got good concessions.
What
would you say is the number one? I guess we ought to ask whoever does the concessions, but you might know. What is the number one selling item in the concession?
That's a good question. I buy French fries and nachos, but I do know that they also have baked potatoes, and they have brisket, and they have hamburgers, and they have walking tacos, which is basically, if you don't know what that is, it's chips in a bag, like nacho Doritos.
Yeah,
and then you have all
it's
the
in a bag,
fixings of
so
a
you can
taco.
walk along and eat them without having
Gotcha.
to.
I thought racing, it was like you had to go chase your taco.
Well, you might. I mean, that could happen, I guess. But
We have a racing taco, and it's
I don't know. You got to catch it.
got to catch it.
But you had mentioned parking. Parking is free. There is no cost for that at all. And then, like I said, it's every Friday night, weather permitting. Of course, if it's raining, we can't necessarily race. But
I know, as in any business, any charity event, whatever it might be, sponsors are important, very important. And you guys have been very fortunate to have some sponsors with you for a long time.
Yes.
Out there. But if someone would like to sponsor, do they reach out to you, Stacy?
they can reach out to myself or the track manager, Amanda Bowser, either one of us. And we do have different package options. We have infield, we have the back stretch, we have signage out in the parking lot that you can see better from I-35. They get mentioned on the flyers every week. I try, if you post on your Facebook page or have a Facebook page, I then share it to the track page also, so that we get you recognized, and it goes on the bottoms of the checks every week. So
Who's the, what's the big one you can see from the, who's there now?
BYOT is there, Smiley's Racing Products is there,
Yeah,
and TxDOT.
there you go. I see it from I-35 when you drive by.
There you go.
I love it. Great deal right there out at the heart of Texas Speedway. All right, it is time for the Zactoid.
Zactoid.
Woo! We need some kind of special Zactoid.
Like brain teaser kind of music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is a saying, and all sayings have somewhere that they originated from, and we use them. So here's one from back in the 1800s. A theatre over in England, this guy that owned the theater, during the plays, he created a device that would sound just like thunder.
Okay.
Okay? And he would use it during the... No, that's an explosion.
Okay, my bad.
Well, we were close.
That's SpaceX. It would sound just like thunder, and they would use it during the plays. Well, guess what? another theater down the road found out what he used to make the thunder noise and started using it themselves at the other theater.
What?
Thus, we get the phrase, stealing someone's thunder. That's where it comes from.
Well,
Stealing someone's
I'm curious,
thunder.
what was it? Do you know what it was that made the noise?
I don't know. It doesn't say what it was.
Oh.
So,
I wonder
anyway.
if they just amplified a fart.
Stealing someone's thunder. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's how we get all these sayings. It's just amazing, some of these things that I find the Zactoid today.
That's great.
Of how we get that. Where's the saying? Jessica, where were you yesterday? Where did that saying come from? Because she's gone every week.
I'm never here.
She's never here. Oh, well. Anyway, Jessica's going to tell us what's going on around Waco. But let's get back and talk more about Heart of Texas Speedway. Why do people in the stands love seeing a wreck?
I would say because it's the excitement, like it's something different besides just going around in a circle. Yes. They can be very scary.
Yeah.
We had one last Friday night, and
Oh, really?
thankfully the guy walked away. He flipped about 8 times, but
Wow. 8 times?
roughly it might have been 6 to 8. I haven't paused the videos to actually count, but it was quite a few times. But he is okay, and
Good
that
news.
was the first bad one that we've had in a while. So, but it's it's the excitement, I guess, of seeing it.
Hey, there's so much, even on a local level. I mean, we see it in NASCAR and we see it in Formula and all that. The safety has really come a long way.
Yes.
And even locally, it's come a long way and helps a guy walk away from a bad wreck like that.
Yes. Yeah.
But people still love to see those wrecks.
They do. And then, of course, once we know that the driver is okay, everyone applauds because we're all, we are all holding our breath.
And then it was just awesome.
Yes.
Especially when the guy stands up on something and pumps his fist and everybody goes nuts and crazy.
Yes. Yep. We have weekly winners who do that. They get out and the kids love it.
Well, let me ask you this, and I want you to be honest with me now. Give me the name of the one race car driver that is the most dramatic, crazy fanatic, that really has an incredible personality and push over the edge. Who would you say that is? Loves being in front of the people and getting his picture made by you.
I don't know if any of them love getting their picture made. They all look at me like, really, we have to do this again? I don't know. I would say the younger kids.
Right.
The junior limiteds, we had one last week who he won his first race at Heart of Texas. And so that was so big because he'd been trying for the last couple years and he got out. And of course it started misting, so he didn't get to have a huge thing, but he got out of the car in the pits for me, his mom and dad, and just did it. But I would say the junior drivers, they put on a good show. You have Trevor Cogburn, who is, like 6'6" or something like that. He's really tall, so then he gets out on top of the car, and the fans love that. He's a local boy, so the fans love it.
You got to be a showman.
Yes.
You got to throw that out there. Look, it worked for Ricky Bobby. And the Magic Man. Now you see me, now you don't.
Nope.
I wonder how many times they've said that out at Heart Texas Speedway. Now you see me, now you don't. Magic
Probably
Man.
a lot. Probably a lot.
Correct, a lot out there. Hey, what's the next, would you say, big race that comes in? When does that happen? The other cars, not your normal every Friday night cars. Do you have an idea when that comes in?
So we actually have 2 big events coming up.
Okay.
The first one is April 24th, and that is the Baby Blue Memorial Stock Car Race. We will have drivers come in from all over Texas. Some come from New Mexico. Oklahoma, Louisiana. We have a lot of guys that come in for that. It is to honor a female racer who used to race back in the day. We called her Baby Blue. She drove a blue race car. She was number 15. She's an amazing lady. I actually got to know her, so I'm always excited about that one. But it's April 24th. And then the next one we have what's called the All-Star Tour. And it starts in May, and it will start at the Oklahoma track, Southern Oklahoma Speedway. It'll come down to Grayson, then it'll go to Kennedale, and then we'll finish at Heart of Texas on the Sunday before Memorial Day. So, and it'll have sprint cars, and it'll have all the drivers that have followed the tour that come from all over. So it's a chance it's a lot of the local same classes, but you get to see guys.
Some guys that normally don't come down.
Yes, guys and gals that normally don't come down. So that's the next two big things we have.
Do we see an increase in female drivers? Or is it still about the same?
It's still about the same. I think in the younger classes, you see more females will get out and do it and try it. Maybe dad or mom raced back in the day, and so they want theirs to do it. They kind of grew up in it.
But see, we grow up and...
Wait, you grow up?
We're not as... daredevilish.
Yes. They don't always progress to the next level. Like they may race in the junior limiteds for a couple of years, and then, some will go on to factory stock, sport mod, or stock
something
cars
changes in their life. Right. They lose interest
involved in sports or different things.
Want to
like
get
that.
married and have babies.
That too. So, but it's about the same. I mean, there's probably 15 to 20 that I know personally, and.
I would say probably the professional female racer that's had the most longevity is Brittany Force. She's a drag car.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, like Danica Patrick may be more well known, but Brittany Force kind of had a longer career to it. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier Mario Andretti was a name that I always remember when I was a child. A.J. Foyt was a big name that I remember.
Yep.
Anyway, just names that you'll always remember. That wasn't Foyt was from Texas.
Yes, he was.
I think he was.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anyway, crazy going and talking about the Formula One and the Indy dominated by the Europeans as far as drivers.
Yep.
I wonder why that is. Why?
Well,
why is it?
It was
just
and
better. Or?
IndyCar. Not last year, but the 2 years previous, Joseph Newgarden from Nashville kind of dominated.
Oh, really?
For a little bit.
From Nashville?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
What's the guy's name that was so popular and dominated that was married to, what's her name, the actress, Mama Judd's daughter?
Oh,
Ashley Judd.
Dario Franchitti.
Franchitti.
Yeah, he's from Scotland.
Yeah, he was good for a long time.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right, anyway, we're talking with Stacy. I think we need some music this morning to get us going. We're going to play a music video. Don't forget, coming up 9 o'clock, we've got Christo Escalante is going to be here to play some great music for us. We don't want to miss that. That's coming up a little after 9 o'clock.
Nice.
So we'll do that. Anyway, right now, music video from one of our groups that have played on the show in the past.
Well, you run me over time and again, and I stood back up and let you back in, and you wonder why I didn't let go. Well, the last time I stayed out all night and I didn't come home, so I don't want to fight, and you wonder why. You just don't know. Just don't know how your words can hurt me. Just can't see why I'm leaving you there. I'm not trying to be the one that holds you anymore. You might see me again in a memory. You might find another tear in your eyes, but I won't be the one that holds you anymore. Well, I'd be better off without you around, and I really wouldn't care if you left town, and I don't care which way you go. Well, the last time you had my heart, you threw it in the street and you tore it apart, and you wonder why. You just don't know. You just don't know how your words can hurt me. Just can't see why I'm leaving you there. I'm not trying to be the one that holds you anymore. You might see me again in a memory. You might find another tear in your eyes, but I won't be the one that holds you anymore. I'm not trying to be the one that holds you anymore. You might see me again in a memory. You might find another tear in your eyes, but I won't be the one that holds you anymore. You might see me again in a memory. You might find another tear in your eyes, but I won't be the one that holds you. No, I won't be the one that holds you. No, I won't be the one that holds you anymore.
Great song, Robbie Abels, from a few weeks ago here on the Zack Owen Show. We're live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. It is Hump Day. It's Wednesday. Woo. Any big plans for you tonight on a hump night?
We have a makeup soccer game.
Oh, okay. Jessica, any big plans on a Wednesday for you?
No, not really.
So far, we have an exciting group here. Kevin.
It's always exciting. Actually, we don't have any practices, any games, but here's what we're going to do. Apparently, we're going to go down to UMHB. We're going to have dinner with our son down there, Liam.
Very good.
Liam, who's been on the show.
My kids have STAR testing this week, so we've kind of been doing like early dinner, early to bed. So, yeah, it's kind of a...
I should be a breeze at STAR testing. I'm early to bed and early to rise.
There you go.
Yeah, I was talking about testing. You know, I graduated high school in 1974. I went to a broadcast school, which didn't require any testing of any kind, but I didn't go to college. So the last time I took a test or studied was 1974. Well, 2 years ago, I took the real estate test.
I hear that's a booger.
It is. You know, there's the national part, then there's the state part. But I'm going, holy cow. You know, what have I been doing for the last 50 years? I wasn't studying, I know that. But I just thought it was odd. Anyway.
You have to take a driver's test in there, though?
That was when I was 16. That was many years ago.
That you didn't have to take another...
Nope.
Like in Texas, you don't have to take another...
No, just renew your license.
All right.
I think at some age,
At
like
a certain
if you
age.
report it or something.
Okay.
Or, you know, like...
It may be 75 or... I mean, I know they're trying to get older people to retest or something.
Yeah.
But no, I
Probably a
never
good
did
thing.
have to take a retest.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to talk to you about CTWP. David Willey and the crew at CTWP, they sell copiers. They lease copiers out for you, which is the way to do it. It includes, you can get it to include maintenance and service and all that on the copiers, from a desktop to a big one. They have Konica, they have Minolta. What else they got? They got several brands. They've got shredders. They've got postage machines. I was amazed because I thought postage was kind of out.
Right.
But they sell a lot of postage machines still, businesses that send out invoices and whatever. So check them out. David Willey, it's ctwp.com. ctwp.com. David Willey and the crew, they'll take care of you at their any one of their 7 locations in the state of Texas.
Wow.
There you go.
Main one right here in Waco on Franklin. The next closest is over in Temple, and I believe they have one over in Corsicana. So there you go. That's the closest to us. Let's go over and check in with Jessica, see what's going on around Waco. What's happening?
Well,
Brought to you by Stroud. That's when you're supposed to say, brought to you by Stroud Security.
It is Wild Wednesday hikes at the Northern Gateway Park.
Okay.
Music bingo at Brotherwell Brewing and trivia night at Crickets. Looking forward to the weekend. I didn't realize this. This weekend is the 2026 Texas Food Truck Showdown.
Yeah, that's right. This weekend, downtown.
So it's Saturday from 10 to 8 at Heritage Square. So, go.
So do they like squirt condiments at each other?
I think
yes,
so.
that's after hours.
Okay.
They do that.
I think so.
I have to tell you, I was involved with the very first one. They never tried it. They reached out to us. Y'all want to be part of it? Jim and I said, yeah. The other radio stations, yeah. And we go out there, and the first year was a massive success. And it was so massive, they were kind of under-planned for the turnout. And then it got bigger and bigger, and they got it all worked out. But it's a fun thing to do. 25, 30 food trucks from the state of Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma come in. All kinds of food, too, not just
So if you go home hungry, it's your own fault.
Oh, you won't go. And the way it works is you buy these sampling tickets, and you go, and you ask, and you give it. And the samples are big. I mean, it's not a full meal. It's samples of their specialty, whatever their specialty is. Could be a slice of pizza, could be a barbecue sandwich, whatever. But after you sample 2 or 3, you're going, I'm full.
I'm full. Can't do that anymore.
They have live music there. They have great time. It's a great event. If you haven't done it, check it out. Food truck this weekend.
Braxton Keith will be here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. 6 Gun Sound, a Bad Company tribute, will be Saturday night.
Ooh.
The Will of Waco will host Live Under the Texas Sky with Sammy Brown Friday night. The Gordon Collier Band Saturday night, and the Cody Ellinger Duo Band on Sunday afternoon.
Hey, I got a benefit for the Pendleton Pump. And you're saying to yourself, what the hell is a Pendleton Pump? Owned by a guy named Roy. The roof was blown off, and insurance will not cover the repairs. The Pendleton Pump has been part of the community for over 100 years. Wow. Pendleton Pump. It's going to take place this coming, what would be Saturday? What would be the 11th?
Saturday.
Saturday? All right, it's this Saturday, and it starts at 1 o'clock. So if you want to help out, it's going to be a lot of fun. The Pendleton Pump get-together benefit. On April the 18th, Riesel Lions Club having their big auto classic. And then something that I'm involved with that I'm going to help MC. Near and dear to me, they lost 1/4 of the square in that fire the other day in Gatesville. They're having a big Gatesville Square Relief Benefit. That's April 25th, and that's going to be from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. 12 hours, probably 12, 14 different bands and groups and all kinds of stuff. Brought to you by Mission Gatesville, the Gatesville Chamber of Commerce, of course, and our friends over at Channel 10, KWTX. So put that down on things that are happening. It's time to recap. Tell us everything in just a recap of what we've been talking about at Heart of Texas Speedway.
So we are located at 784 McLennan Drive in Elmont, just 10 miles or so north of Waco. We race every Friday night from the first Friday in March to the last Friday in August, and then we have a big show in October. Prices are $15 for adults, $12 for military senior, kids 6 to 12 or 5, under 5 free. Races start at 8 p.m. every Friday night, and gates open at 6 o'clock. And
Free
we'd love
parking.
to have you, and free parking, and we would definitely love to have you. We have this Friday night, we have the STEMS modified group, which they are a traveling series, and they will be there along with our regular class of the IMCA stock cars, sport mods, and then of course the STEMS, which are the modifieds, street stocks, factory stocks, and the modifieds.
You know, something I don't think I touched on. What is a year, a season, from when to when?
So the first Friday in March until
Okay.
the last Friday in August is our season. Now, some other tracks do the 1st of April, or, you know, they may start, but it's normally from the 1st of March to the end of April. And then we go into what's called big show season, where tracks will put on bigger shows for more money than just
Right.
regular weekly pay.
Right. So we're not even a third of the way into the season. Another thing that I didn't ask you, if somebody just is crazy about it, is there a season pass? Can you buy a season pass?
So that's a good question. I don't know that we've ever had
Or
anybody
maybe
ask
that's
that.
something we should look into.
Yes, I will definitely bring that up, because that is a good thing. I mean, if it's somebody that comes every week, you know,
You could
regularly,
do-
probably a grandstand pass. I don't know that we could do that for the pits, but I will definitely take that to the higher ups and see what we can do there.
Do a family season pass, get you, your wife, and 2 kids in, or just do an individual season pass.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
We only just want 10% of cut of that idea.
Yes.
That idea, okay, I will pass that up the line.
What do you mean we?
Good point.
Okay, I'm going to make it even better. Throw in like something from the concession. So you get a season
it,
pass, and you get a couple of burgers, couple of dogs, and a season. Hold it, they'll make it one big boom.
Boom.
Yeah. That would definitely be a selling point for some, I think.
The brain never stops. Oh, hello.
Oh, hey.
Where are we? Every time the microwave goes off, anyway.
Oh, we didn't even get to know. Oh,
That's
man.
true.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, thank you so much for coming in. Before you leave, you get the honor of doing the bad joke of the day.
Okay.
Here we go.
Why did the computer go on vacation?
Why?
It needed a reboot.
Oh! Stacy Kolar, Heart of Texas Speedway, our guest this morning. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Jessica, Kevin, thank you guys so much. Stick around. We got live music coming up. Christo Escalante is going to be here all the way from Mount Pleasant, Texas. I love that place. I'll tell you why later on. Right now, we're going to check in with news and weather from KWTX News Channel 10, and then we'll be back with live music. Stick around.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. The fate of the delivery driver who pleaded guilty to hitting 7-year-old Athena Strand with his vehicle, kidnapping her, and then killing her is in the hands of the jury. Tanner Horner was working for FedEx when investigators say the accident happened. Authorities say Horner told them he panicked, put the girl in the van, then strangled her out of fear that she would tell her father what happened. This all went down in Wise County, northwest of the Metroplex back in 2022. The punishment phase resumes today. Horner faces the death penalty or life in prison. Meanwhile, the city of Killeen opened the discussion about who will replace Kent Cagle as city manager. He announced his retirement at the end of May. The council has roughly 6 weeks to find his replacement. It's going to take some time, they say. The council went into closed session to discuss options. The group has not taken any actions yet. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Although there could be a few stray sprinkles this morning west of the I-35 corridor, the vast majority of us are going to be rain-free today and probably tomorrow as well. But humidity is starting to move in, and that's going to change things for the weekend. We're out the door this morning in the low to mid-50s. We'll settle in the upper 70s and lower 80s today with sunshine returning. Not really much of an opportunity for rain in the near term. But once we get to this weekend, especially Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we have higher rain and storm chances, and we're going to be watching for severe storm chances during that time period too. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Man, I got my race car fix. Woo. Heart of Texas Speedway, right out on I-35 in Elm Mott, Texas. Stacy Kolar, thanks for coming in and talking about it. Always a great time. Soon to celebrate 60 years of the racetrack being open. Hallelujah. All right. It's that time of the morning. Always jump into the 9 o'clock hour. We have live music. What is today's I always forget. You got to help me out here, Kevin.
Yeah, it's like, 26, 7?
28.
27. 27?
Today is show number 327, and we brought somebody special in to celebrate 327.
That's right.
All the way from Mount Pleasant, Texas, Christo Escalante. Christo, how are you, buddy?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing fantastic. You drove all the way up from Mount Pleasant.
Sure did. It was probably like a 3.5-hour drive.
Was it?
Or about that. Yes,
yeah.
Sir.
Did you hit any bad traffic anywhere?
No, we actually came at a pretty decent time.
Well, just wait till you go home.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm waiting for.
Christo, tell me about you. And we know, are you originally from Mount Pleasant?
So I was born 6 months old in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
And I've lived in Mount Pleasant my whole life.
Yeah.
With my entire family. So I grew up in Mount Pleasant, small town Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
Which right now is growing actually, but been My life has been full of music since I was 3 years old. I started off singing mariachi in Spanish.
Really?
Mexican music, actually. And at the age of 13, I was like, you know what? Let's try something new. And I was up there, and I was around cattle a lot around the age of 13. So
Right.
I was up in the tractor, and I was listening to George Strait. And once I got out of there, I went back home, and I was like, hey, Dad, I'm gonna start singing country.
Yeah.
And since then,
I'm going to tell you right now that, and it makes me so sad because such a talented guy died very early. I was a huge fan of Emilio, and Emilio was a superstar in Tejano music, but he switched over and started doing country as well. And he played so many times in Waco. I actually got to go to his home and to a party. Super nice guy, talented. It just hits you sometime. It's time to make a little change. And you went from mariachi music to country music.
Exactly.
Do you like listening to any other kind of music?
Well, to be honest, I listen to a lot of country all the time. That's all the time. But of course, I don't forget about my Mexican roots, so I go back to kind of like a Tejano, Norteño type of thing sometimes. Whenever I'm just driving around town or something, but normally it's just straight country, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I was in radio for 47 years, and a lot of that was in corporate radio. And something that I learned was that people think, oh, there's Tejano music, that's it. Oh, there's Mexican music, that's it. There's dozens of different kinds. You know, what's going on in Florida isn't the same thing we listen to.
Exactly.
It's so many different. Traditional Mexican is not what you mentioned, you know, the kind of, it's amazing the different ones.
Yes, sir.
But I think the one thing they all have in common is an accordion.
Oh yeah, the accordion. It sounds fantastic. If
I love it.
Jimenez, that's where it's at.
I love it.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to play?
Not really. Like try to play Tejano.
Accordion.
Accordion. I have not. I've attempted to it since I was little, probably like at the age of 8, 9.
Right.
It was always my dream to learn it, but then I saw a few videos of it, and you have to learn the scales and everything, and I was like, and I started hearing that it was one of the most difficult instruments to learn, and I was like, I was like, probably this is not for me.
I tell you, you gotta. It's a skillful thing, man.
It is.
You know, it also reminds me. Another is like a steel guitar. To me, looks very difficult with the pedals
With the
and
pedals, using your feet and your hands.
Well, that's great, man. All right, let's jump into a song. What do you want to do first?
All right, well, I'm gonna do a little bit of Merle Haggard.
Ooh, yeah. You know, 2 days ago, was it Monday?
Yep.
Monday was his birthday. Born in 1937. Merle Haggard, one of the greats.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
let's go.
All right. I like to hold my head up and be proud of who I am, but they won't let my secret go untold. I pay the net I owe them, but they're still not satisfied. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold. When they let me out of prison, I held my head up high, determined I would rise above the shame. But no matter where I'm living, the black mark follows me. I'm branded with a number on my name. I like to hold my head up and be proud of who I am, but they won't let my secret go untold. I pay the debt I owe they're still not satisfied. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold. If I live to be 100, I guess I'll never clear my name. 'Cause everybody knows that I've been in jail. But no matter where I'm living, I've got to tell them where I am. Or they'll send me back to prison if I fail. I'd like to hold my head up and be proud of who I am, but they won't let my secret go untold. I pay the debt I owe them, but they're still not satisfied. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold.
Great job. Good job.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Love it. Love it. And I don't want this to come across as being mean or anything, but you're a small guy.
Yes, sir.
How much you weigh?
Probably like 120 the most. Last time I checked, I was like 118, something like that.
But the point I'm getting at is you've got such a strong, great voice.
I appreciate you very much. Yes, sir.
I love that. And it kind of reminds me of the days in radio. Some of the guys with the deepest, best voices were always skinny like you, and I'm going, I don't think it's supposed to be that way.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, you have a great voice, very strong voice.
Thank you very much.
I love it. So you have a love for Merle Haggard songs?
I have a lot of love for Merle Haggard. A lot of love. One of my favorite ones has to be Silver Wings.
Oh gosh,
I
yes.
was in the FF8 talent show. I made it to state twice in a row, and the first year that I won, that's probably the one that took me to state. Silver Wings.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That is great. I love that. And it's a song that you just don't hear much anymore. I mean, you'll listen to some stations that play older songs, but Silver Wings, for some reason, doesn't come up very much. And I love that song. Tell me about do you come from a real musical family? Is that how you got interested?
I don't. To be honest, when I was 3 years old, I wanted to go to a Hispanic TV show, very famous, called Sábado Gigante.
Yeah.
And to me, I went up to my dad as a small kid, and I was like, hey, I want to go to Sábado Gigante. And he was like, well, you have to do something, like dance, sing, or something. And I went straight up to him, and I was like, well, teach me how to sing. And he was kind of searching up YouTube videos, I guess you can say, kind of to guide him. But we just always say that it's a God-given talent. It's a gift that God gave me. So
yeah.
And I actually went to the show when I was 6 years old. So
wow,
my dream came true at 6 years old.
When did you pick up and start playing guitar?
At the age of 13, whenever I started with country.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of started picking on it. Went straight to Google because I thought that if I went straight to YouTube, it was not going to help because I'm not really a very good listener. And so I started playing, not really chords, but started playing songs, and that's what helped more than just playing chords. Yes, sir.
Listen to the radio and play along.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen to Old George and try to pick up the same chords that he would.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is this your first guitar, or do you remember a first guitar?
This is probably my second one, but I'd say that it was the one who took me places.
Yeah.
I always say it like that. I had a Martin, a black Martin. It's a beautiful guitar, but kind of already retired it because I picked this one up, and since I was a little kid, funny story, at the age of 5, a Christmas, one of my uncles, he bought me a a blue guitar. And since then, I fell in love with the color blue. And whenever I went into the store and saw this, I was like, I'm gonna buy this one.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Hey, now you got to help us out. Kevin and I, we were talking about you yesterday and before you got here, and the name Christo Escalante. We're guessing that translation means Christ the Excellent. Is that close?
That's close enough, yes, sir.
Okay.
So what I have known about my last name is that it's Italian, even though my family is 100% Mexican. But my name is basically Christ with the no at the end. I always tell people. And so since I was born very premature, my mom and my daddy kind of took the route to put me that name, to name me that way. Yes,
That's
sir.
great. I love your name. Great job. All right, let's quit chatting. Let's jump back into another song.
All right, yes, sir. I'll do a little bit of killing time, if that's fine with you.
Sounds good.
You were the first thing that I thought of when I thought I drank you off my mind. When I get lost in the liquor, you're the only one I find. And if I did the things I oughta, you still would not be mine. So I keep a tight grip on the bottle, getting loose and killing time. This killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see that if I cross that line, they bury me. Well, I guess I'll find I'll be killing time for eternity. I don't know nothing about tomorrow. I've been lost in yesterday. I spent all my life just dying for love that passed away. If there's an end to all my sorrow, this is the only price I'll pay. I'll be happy, man, when I go, and I can't wait another day. This killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see that if I cross that line and they bury me. Well, I guess I'll find I'll be killing time for eternity. Well, I guess I'll find I'll be killing time for eternity.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Woo! Good job. Well, he's hitting all the buttons this morning. Merle Haggard, Clint Black.
Yep.
Now, I have to ask you, because you said you listened to George Strait. Favorite all-time George Strait song?
My favorite has to be probably The Chair. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The Chair is probably my favorite song.
Yeah. I tell you the one I love, and I think I love it because it's such a smooth dance, country dance song, is the one, You're Something Special to Me. Starts out with a fiddle. I just love that song. But George Strait's the king.
Yes, sir. He has a bunch of good music. Yes,
A
sir.
lot of good music.
A lot of good songs.
All right, here we go. Christo, this is where we talk about things that happened on this date in country music history.
All right, good deal.
Now, here's the deal, Christo. Most of these people are dead. But I'm just going to be honest with you.
Whoa.
Well, okay.
If you look at the...
It could be. But let's put it this way. It's way before our time and way before Christo's time.
Yeah, the early ones, yeah.
Let's go all the way back to 1946.
All right.
That's 80 years ago to you and me. Al Dexter and his Troopers, that was the name of it. Al Dexter and the Troopers were #1 on the country charts with a song called Guitar Polka. Never heard it.
Me neither.
Of course, that's 80 years ago.
Do you think there was an accordion in that one?
There could be in that one.
polka.
If it's a polka, yeah.
It should be, yeah.
Guitar Polka. Now, here's the really neat thing about it. It was #1, but for the year of 1946, it was the most played song on jukeboxes across America.
Oh, jukeboxes.
1979, Anne Murray was spending her 3rd week on top of the charts with I Just Fall in Love Again. Pretty song from Anne Murray. 2007, now we're getting closer.
All right, yeah.
2007, Tim McGraw was #1 on the album chart with Let It Go, his 4th #1 album.
Wow.
2008, we mentioned her earlier this morning. Carrie Underwood released Last Name. It was the 3rd single from her 2nd studio album called Carnival Ride, and went to #1. So there you go. That's what's happening in old country music news on this date.
Mm-hmm.
And Christo's never heard of Al Dexter.
Well, you never heard the song, so
I never heard the song. I've heard of Al Dexter,
right?
But never heard Guitar Polka. We ought to learn that. We ought to pull that up and play it sometime.
Yeah.
80 years ago, what would it have been on? 45, maybe?
Yeah.
Do they have 40?
Yeah. The
45s
the
then?
picture I found was the old, 45. Yep.
Christo, I'm not going to put you on the spot, but I am. How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
Holy gosh, 19. Wow. Right now, if I get into your vehicle, whatever you're driving, whatever you're in, who do you listen to? Who are some of your favorites right now?
My favorites, Merle Haggard, of course. Actually, to be honest with you, every single time that I get on the car, and right now I've been listening to a lot of Midland and
I
Alan
love
Jackson.
Midland.
Midland is my favorite band.
Oh, I love
My
them.
favorite one.
And you know what? It's time for them to put out some new music. I haven't heard.
It's about time. That's what I was just telling my brother over here. I was like, it's time for them to release some good music, for sure, definitely.
They are characters too. They were in Waco a couple of times that I got to MC that, and they are just so good. And I'm really kind of shocked that they didn't like blow up and be
Yes,
a big,
sir.
big superstars. To me, they are, but you know what I'm saying.
To me as well. They're the best.
Love it.
Yes,
Do you have a favorite Midland song that you?
I have a bunch of them. I can tell you a couple of them. Probably my #1 would be Playboys. That's my favorite Midland song.
Yeah.
I love Out of Sight, cheating songs, Cheating by the Rules, Drinking Problem, and new one, Baby It's You. And,
So you got a lot of favorites.
Yes, sir. I have a lot of favorites. I listen to them all the time. Yes,
I
sir.
love that. I love that, man. All right, let's do another song.
All right, I'm gonna do my favorite George Strait song, "The Chair."
I love it. Here we go. The Chair.
Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. No, that one's not taken, I don't mind. If you sit here, I'll be glad to share. It's usually back here on Friday night. Oh, if you don't mind, could I talk you out of a lie? Well, thank you. Could I drink you by? Oh, listen to me. What I mean is, can I buy you a drink? Anything please. Oh, you're welcome. Well, I don't think I caught your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes two of us. That you can. No, I don't know the name of the band, but they're good. Aren't they? Would you like to dance? Yeah, I like this song too. It reminds me of you and me, baby. Do you think there's a chance that later on I can drive you home? No, I don't mind at all. Oh yeah, I like you too, but to tell you the truth, that was in my chair after all. Oh yeah, I like you too, but to tell you the truth, that was in my chair after all.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Good job.
Yes, sir.
George Strait song, man. You can't beat it right there.
Yes, sir. Right there.
I love it. Christo Escalante, all the way from Mount Pleasant, Texas. What's Mount Pleasant's high school mascot?
The Tiger.
The Tigers.
Tiger,
all right.
yes, sir.
The Tigers. We call them El Tigre.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what. Anyway, there you go. Here's what we're going to do. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll do some birthdays. We'll find out when Christo celebrates his birthday. We'll talk about that. We'll do some celebrity birthdays, and we'll get more music. Then after that, we got some sports right around the corner. Here's we're live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill on a hump day. Back after this.
Great products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years, $3. 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
All right, we're back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Time for birthdays. Christo, when is your birthday, buddy?
August 18, 2006.
Right around the corner.
Right. He's no longer going to be a teenager.
No, he's going to be gone those days.
Be a big
There'll
boy.
come a time in your life, Christo, you'll say, God, I wish I was a teenager again. So enjoy this last few months of being a teenager,
Oh,
okay?
definitely. Yes, sir.
Woo. And just remember this, too. No, don't remember that. All right. So we're going to do some birthdays right now.
Wait, what are you going to say?
I'm not going to say.
Okay, all right.
We'll start with celebrity birthdays. Catfish Hunter. I know you don't know that name. From back in 1946, Catfish Hunter, one of the best major league pitchers, played for the Oakland A's.
Mm-hmm.
He is in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Catfish Hunter?
He might be. I'm not sure.
I think he is. Anyway, Catfish Hunter, Major League Baseball pitcher. 1963, Julian Lennon, son of John Lennon, was born in 63. 1966, Robin Wright, actress, was in Forrest Gump, House of Cards, etc., etc. 1976, Taylor Kitsch, Friday Night Lights actor. 1985, Chris Evans, another actor.
Right. He was Captain America. Well,
1990.
before they wrote him off.
And I'm going to probably mess this one up. Is it Sky?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sky Jackson, actress, was born in 1990. And in 1999, C.D. Lamb of the Dallas Cowboys was born.
Uh-huh.
So, what, at 99?
Mm-hmm.
So he's 27 today?
Yep.
I didn't realize he was that old.
Yeah.
27 is not old, but I guess in football, wide receiver years.
Football, you're getting up there at that point for a wide receiver.
I believe
As
so.
a running back, you may already be done.
As a running back, you could be there. Birthdays, local. Here we go. I want to say happy birthday to Abel Reyna, one-time district attorney here in Waco. Happy birthday, Abel. Oh, Boots John, Joshua, happy birthday to you. Austin Gregory, Terry Heath, Chad Monarchik is having a birthday today. Crystal Nearing, Emilio Perales is having a birthday. April Hestelow, Terry Heath, Mitzi Reynolds having a birthday. Happy birthday. Make it a special day. Make it a great birthday today. Going to be a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Another perfect day. What do you got plans later on today?
Probably drive home, make it up there.
Yeah?
Probably check on cattle once I get home, and then hit the hay right away.
What kind of cows do you have?
I have pure Angus cows.
Ooh.
Black Angus, yes, sir.
You know, I've got to say that whoever, maybe the Angus Society, that came up with the marketing idea of Black Angus beef being the best. You see it on menus everywhere. That was a brilliant idea.
Yes,
brilliant idea. I'm sure it drove the price of Black Angus beef up, but...
Oh, yeah, it did. yeah, they've gone up.
All right, I have to ask you this, too, being a rancher. With the war going on right now, the price of fuel, everything has gone up. Has it affected you and how you ranch?
Well, mostly, I mean, diesel. That's probably about it. I mean, because feed is probably still the same. We have enough hay right now, and we're not feeding it right now, so we're good on that. But probably diesel, tractors, trucks, everything. That's probably what's affecting us the most.
Now, do you? I'm not a very smart person when it comes to diesel, but isn't there a type of diesel called farm diesel? Do y'all?
Yeah, well, there's a red diesel. And
red diesel.
Yeah, red diesel, yeah. That's probably what we use on tractors most of the time.
Right, right. Well, I think the war is going to be over before long. We'll see the prices drop back down.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
keep that. Let's hope for that. All right. All right, let's get back to some more music, man. Let's
All right,
quit talking and let's get into it.
I'm gonna do this original one that I recorded back in February.
Yeah.
I released it in February. I think I recorded it back in January.
Okay.
I opened up for my buddy Logan Ryan up there in Janus, Texas at the Neon Moon.
Yeah.
And one day before I released it, and it's been going pretty good. I hope y'all like it. This is
All
called
right.
Same Story. You feel something different, 'cause I don't. Same old story, same old rodeo. She left you for someone else. That happened to me. Even though I gave her my heart for free. 'Cause if they really cared, it wouldn't be so easy to say goodbye. Guess we're made for music and not for love. Both stories sound the same from our perspective. Same story, same mistakes, and love rejected. She's out at some party in that same old dress. She's got heads turning and trying real hard to impress. She swears she's being honest while she's in someone else's arms. And you still think that just a friend ain't doing no harm. 'Cause if they really cared, it wouldn't be so easy to say goodbye. Guess we're made for music and not for love. Both stories sound the same from our perspective. Same story, same mistakes, and love rejected. If they really cared, it wouldn't be so easy to say goodbye. Guess we're made for music and not for love. Both stories sound the same from our perspective. Same story, same mistakes, and love rejected. Same story, same mistakes, and love rejected.
Good job.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow. Tell us about that song, a little
So
history.
this song, I wrote it probably about a year ago.
Uh-huh.
And we were I was hanging out with some friends, and at that time I thought it was pretty funny because normally it doesn't happen, but at that time we all had girlfriends, and so
The same one?
The same one, exactly. And then we went out the next month, and out of nowhere we're just like, oh, now we don't have a girlfriend, and we all just looked at each other and kind of started talking about it, and like the song said, I mean, it's the same story. The same thing happened to every single one of us because I was busy doing music, and then my buddies ranch a lot, so they were busy working. And so it's basically we're in the same story. We're in the same spot.
We're all in the same boat.
Exactly.
I love it. That's great. Good song.
Yes, sir.
Good song.
Thank you
Are
very
you
much.
Are you a sports fan?
I'm a sports fan. I watch a lot of soccer. The Mexican league. I watch a lot of La Liga up there in Spain. The Spanish league. I do a lot of. I don't watch a lot of rodeo, on the TV, but I love to watch it. Like go up there in Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
The Mount Pleasant Rodeo, which I'll be there. I'll be headlining after the rodeo, the May the 30th.
Oh, good.
So there's always like an annual rodeo, and I'll be playing this year up there. So I enjoy watching a good rodeo. Yes, sir.
And that's in Mount Pleasant?
In Mount Pleasant, yes, sir.
Wow, that's great.
Yes, sir.
That's great. I love it. So May 30th.
Yes, sir.
That's a good deal.
It's gonna be lots of fun. It's pretty small, but it gets pretty fun actually. I'm a big fan of small rodeos. So.
Oh, me too.
Yes, sir.
Me too. Being in radio for so many years, you work in smaller towns, and I remember rodeos in Cleburne, Texas, and Brownwood, Texas,
sir.
and out in Longview, Texas, and all those great rodeos.
Yes, sir.
I love that, and the dances are always the best.
Oh yeah.
The after the rodeo music.
After party, definitely.
Woo, good times. All right, here's what we're gonna do, Christo. We're gonna go over to my buddy live in Boston.
All right, good deal.
All the way to Boston. Cam Stewart's here to talk about sports. Cam, what's up, buddy?
Not much, man. I don't know if there's many people around here that know Brownwood and Cleburne and Longview, but man, I love to hear it.
You know that old song, I've been everywhere, man, cross the Rio. Anyway, that's me, working in radio all over the place. What's going on in sports? We haven't talked to you. So much has happened. What have you been doing? Parking cars over at the hotel? What have you been doing?
That's it. I needed the extra cash. You know that. I needed the extra cash. Park some cars, you know how it is up here.
In the backyard. Yeah.
It's actually bad. I don't know how to I don't really know how to parallel park. Like I can get away with it, but I do need my fiance to do it sometimes. I'm ashamed to say.
Either that or get the fancy cars that do it themselves. You push the button and
That's what I need.
In Boston, that's how I say Boston when I say that. In Boston, when you go downtown, do you still have to are there still parking meters?
Yeah, here and there. Here and there. Yeah, it's all digital stuff though now. Like you can just use the barcode on them.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Yeah.
Kevin, I saw something the other day that said the city of Waco may be bringing back parking meters.
Oh.
They got rid of all of them.
I thought you were going to say phone booths. I was super excited.
Phone booth. No, we're not doing phone booths. Yeah. Well, Superman may need something.
Yeah, here's 2 quarters. Call a friend. The price increased.
Anyway, so a lot of things happened since we talked to you. The ladies crowned champion, the men on Monday night. What do you think about the final outcome?
I mean, not terribly surprising in the fact that they were 2 1 seeds, but how about, first off, the way UCLA did it? I mean, knocking off UConn, I don't think anyone was expecting that. And hey, no free furniture out here in New England because the ladies did not make the championship game. And then Michigan, I was not surprised that Michigan ends up winning. I was stunned at how they crushed Arizona. I didn't think anybody could take out Arizona the way they did. And then UConn, they just kind of kept them at arm's length the whole game. I don't think either team, neither team was shooting all that hot, but Michigan just kept them at that 8 to 10 range the whole game and just never really sweated out. So 2 deserving champions, but entertainment factor, left a little to be desired.
I again, don't keep up a lot with basketball, but is Michigan really known for basketball?
They used to be known for making it to this championship game and losing.
Really?
No, man, they are a program that goes way up and down. 2 years ago, I think they won 9 games, and now they're national champs. So once or twice a decade, Zach, they kind of pop up and they're there and they're relevant. But this was their first championship in almost 40 years, so it had been a while.
There are a lot of people comparing Dusty May to Curt Cignetti because they were able to turn around a program in their year 2 As an Indiana fan, I say complete nonsense because Indiana won absolutely nothing in football and then turned it around. Michigan has had periods of being able to do it.
Cam, do you know everything always comes back to Indiana with Kevin? Did you ever notice that?
It does, man. The world is Indiana. I've heard
you
that.
You are in a Big Ten world right now.
All right, here we go. Cam, tell us what's coming up on the Pete Sousa Show today.
All right, we have got one for the golf fans today. Masters starting up, so we have our Masters preview. One of Pete's longtime friends, big golf junkie, Murph Barton, is coming on. We call it the Masters with Murph today. So big time for the green jacket. We'll also have some tomorrow as well. So if you're a golf fan and you want a little something different from the college basketball, we've got you the next 2 days to get you ready for Augusta.
Yeah, the Masters. Hey, got to throw this out. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if you're looking for something to watch that's totally insane, go to HBO and watch a show that comes out every Monday night. It's 30 minutes long, called Bowling, and it follows 4 professional bowlers and the craziness that goes on. It is so funny to watch.
I watched all 3 before Monday, the 3 that were out, and I'm hooked, man. I'm so hooked. I want to save them all. Like it's crazy. These guys are so petty. It's so good, man. Yeah, I think it's Born to Bowl on HBO.
That's it.
Big fan.
I haven't seen it, but just from what you guys, I imagine it's like Tiger King for bowling.
Kinda, yeah.
And what made me think about it was when he said, talking about the green jacket from the Masters, one of the championships gives out a green jacket, but it never fits at the end. You know, the sleeves are down here. And anyway, hey, thanks a lot, Cam. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you guys.
All right. Hey, let's go back over to our friend. It's Christo Escalante from Mount Pleasant, Texas, is here. And, man, you've done a great job. I love you.
Thank you very much. I
Very
appreciate
good.
you.
Thank you for making the drive up, too.
Of course, yes, sir.
All right, we're not finished yet. Do we need to take a commercial break? We do. I'm sorry. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back, and we'll do some more music.
Good deal.
So hang in there.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
This year, I made a New Year's resolution. I want every business to own a new copier from CTWP. Call me, Leroy the Copier Dog. Let's get you a copier delivered today. CTWP, your local copier company.
The all-new 2026 Jeep Cherokee is back, roomier, smarter, and ready for city streets, the highway, and the road less traveled. Advanced safety tech, available 4x4 confidence, and premium comfort, and an amazing 37 mpg built for weekdays and weekend getaways. And meet the all-new 2026 Dodge Charger, now in 2-door and 4-door. Legendary muscle with modern performance, next-gen tech, and unforgettable style. If you've been waiting for something new, this is it. Visit Allen Samuels Dodge in Waco. Come by, let's be friends.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Christo is up there. Christo, I know you got an EP coming out. What do you think? Another month or so?
Probably a month or so. The next few days, probably.
Yeah.
I've got 5 songs coming out. One of them, it's really good. I mean, I wrote it for, and I barely even played it with my band last weekend. And like I tell people who are around me, I'm like, I wrote it for this girl that I saw at Texas Roadhouse in Texarkana, Texas. And she was too pretty to go up to, so I didn't end up going up to her, but I wrote her a song, and she doesn't know that, but I do, and people around me do as well.
What's it called?
So, it's called Turquoise.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I love that. You want to give a shout out to?
Oh, yeah, I want to give a shout out to my band members, to Mr. Raleigh Wallace, to Melvin Jackson, and to Fernando Jimenez. So,
is the band have a name, or is it just your name?
It's just my name, yes, sir. My name.
That way you don't have to pay him as much. All right, let's jump into another song here.
All right, well, I'm going to do my first single that kind of blew up. No, actually did. It's actually number 1. It went number 1 in Dallas, Texas.
Great.
And I was very surprised whenever I heard that. A lot of people here in Waco actually listened to it as well. And Like I always tell people, you can take away every single song that I've ever written but this one. Yeah, I don't know who I wrote it for. I always just tell people that I wrote it for my guitars because I was so in love with music, so in love with my guitars that I made it into a female perspective. And so now you can dedicate the song to your loved one. So
love it.
This is called Please. I hope you'll like it. Looking so good, can't even think about anything else. The touch of your hand makes me forget about the world. Thinking about you can't be a sin. All I pray to God is for you to stay with me. So please, don't you ever let it all burn deep inside. It'll burn through my heart. So please, just stay here with me, and I'll show you what's right. 'Cause girl, I'll never, ever, ever do you wrong. Maybe some other guys have done you wrong, but that's not the case with me, girl. I'll give you all my love. There ain't no doubt about it. You can tell your friends about me. So please, don't you ever leave. It'll burn deep inside. It'll burn through my heart. So please, just stay here with me, and I'll show you what's right. This girl, I'll never, ever, ever do you wrong. Yeah. Cause you may think that it ain't true what I'm saying. Yeah. Just come on, baby, please, please stop playing. And please, don't you ever leave. It'll burn deep inside. It'll burn through my heart. So please, just stay here with me, and I'll show you what's right. This girl, I'll never, ever, ever do you wrong. Yeah. Girl, I'll never, ever, ever do you wrong. Thank y'all very much.
Good
Thanks.
job.
Yes, sir.
Love it. All right. Big thanks to Stacy Kolar for being on the show this morning from the Heart of Texas Speedway. Tomorrow on the Zack Owen Show, I got Greg, John, and Mike. They have a band called Sharpshooter.
Oh.
And they're going to be on the show tomorrow morning, so look forward to that. I want to say a big thank you so much. Oh, also tomorrow, Cypher Investments.
Oh.
Bring your money. We're going to learn how to invest it. Michelle Haverneck is going to be here too tomorrow. So there you go. Christo, thank you so much. You're super talented, man.
Thank you very much.
And I appreciate you making the drive over and being on the show.
Of course, yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Means so much to me.
Yes, sir.
All right, miss you, Jim. We'll see you tomorrow. Christo, take it out with one more song.
All right, well, I'll do a little bit of Pick 'em Man for y'all. Well, I got my first truck when I was 3. Drove 100,000 miles on my knees. Hauling marbles and rocks and thought twice before I hollered Barbie doll bed for the girl next door. She tried to pay me with a kiss and I began to understand there's something women like about a pick-up man. When I turned 16, I saved a few $100. My first car was a pickup truck. Well, I was cruising to town, and the first girl I see was Bobby Joe Gentry, the homecoming queen. She flagged me down and climbed up in a cab and said, I never knew you were a pickup man. You could set my truck on fire, roll it down the hill, and I still would have traded for a Cuban DeVille. I got an effing bed that never has to be made. You know, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. I met all my wives, traffic jams, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. Most Friday nights I can be found in the bed of my truck on an old change lounge, backed into my spot at the driving show. You know, a cargo drive gives off a romantic glow. Never have to wait in line at the popcorn stand, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. You can set my truck on fire, roll it down the hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Cuban DeVille. I got an effing bed that never has to be met. You know, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. Met all my wives in traffic jams, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. Yeah, well, a bucket of rust or a brand new machine. Once around the block, and you know what I mean. You can set my truck on fire, roll it down the hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Cuban DeVille. Got an effing bed that never has to be made. You know, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. Met all my wives, traffic jams, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. Yeah, there's something women like about a pickup man. Thank you very much. Thank you.